Would throw here. Stands back near his own end zone. Fires it out, and Gorkuber's got it. He's up past the 30, 40, midfield, down to the 40. He could go all the way. Oh, my goodness. Here is Talon Witt. He's going to pitch it out. Now it's a pass. Mason Witt wide open as Thomas Hendricks. He's going to go for the touchdown. So it ends up being a Falls. Now the Cardinals look to go on offense here. There's Julian Ramos. He'll take a shot, and he finds it back. Now I've got a ball threaded through and a chance here. Coming up the left side, and here's a shot and a goal! Send it back over, Rupert with the dig. Simple, back setting for Crocht. Her hit dug out. Ramsey will set it up to Reller again. Rejected! Oh my! And work the puck back into the outer's end. Thorson trying to bring it out front. Now here's a shot and a score! Now another rebound, that gets blocked. Breakout pass, Thornburg up the right side. He's got room, takes the shot, save made. For a forward 1.5 somersault pike. He's up high on the... Well, it looked to be fairly solid there.
This move that bail as a release move is a difficult move that they want to see as one of the required skills to her Giants.
Yep, and now off and pretty a fall here for Ty Larson.
Right, he's worked this into a headlock.
Yep, pretty tight hold here. There you go. Oh, but Talon Witt on the weak side gets the rebound off the Grady Starzl miss. Now driving is Talon at 47-30. Under 11 minutes to go, and now a steal for Roderick to Hagstrom. Samson Hagstrom drives, and then three-point shots, and the Otters trail by just 3 at 14-11. Here's Alexandria's Ali Habala curling into the lane, sends it into the left corner where Toole is open and chills the front court. Here's Habala out top, now driving, feeding off to Helsher on the left wing. Bingo! And Rocori will meet in prep volleyball. These two teams have had a knack of playing long matches against one another. 3 of the last 4 have gone the maximum number of sets, 5 total. The only exception to that was the Section 8 AAA final last year when Alexandria prevailed in a 4-set match. It's great to be with you tonight from Poland Court inside Alexandria Area High School for Cardinal Volleyball. Welcome on our Leighton Media platforms to the Jartner Motors pre-match show. Along with our videographer, J.P. Boleen, and my broadcast partner, Tim Zupfer, I am Dave McClurg. And Tim, I would expect both teams come in with very similar resumes with one another, both right around 500. Actually, Alexandria a bit below 500 with the slump in the early part of September. But still, I think the Cardinals are getting back closer to being at full strength, and I expect a whale of a match tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Cardinals played a little bit shorthanded a few weeks ago against Rocori. We were down 2 players and lost another one at the end of the 3rd set, and I think we went 4 sets that night. Since then, Cardinals got everybody healthy, had a nice 5-set win against a good Moorhead team, and I think the Cards will be shooting for a little revenge tonight.
We'll find out if the Cardinals can earn that against Rocori. The Spartans presently at 9-8. Both Alexandria and Rocori are 4-3 in the Central Lakes Conference, but the Spartans have had a 5-set loss to Wilmer, a 5-set loss to Sartell, and a 4-set loss to Sauk Rapids Rice. Sauk Rapids and St. Cloud Tech are the 2 teams that are undefeated in CLC play. It should be duly noted that St. Cloud Tech has the more difficult part of the conference schedule still ahead before mid-October. Steve D is our KXRA radio studio engineer. My thanks to all of the boosters of our Cardinal sports programming. Special thanks to Jartner Motors for presenting our pre-match coverage. We're going to go to our first break here, and then when we return, we'll get a few words from the volleyball coach of the Alexandria Cardinals. Head coach Mary Byrne will be our special guest after this timeout.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles 6 times for a great deal at Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota. When you want your closing to go as smooth as possible, ask for Integrity Title. We may be a bit obsessed about our jobs and the details that go into it, but that's what makes us such a good choice for your real estate closing. Ask for Integrity Title, the title closing geeks.
Getting in and out of the pharmacy is easy with Trum Drug's app, RX Local. Download the app, choose Trum Drug as your pharmacy, use it for medication refills and reminders. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
The Tradesman Construction has built a rich history as being the premier, most referred, full-service general contractor in the area. They are a proud supporter of all Alexandria Cardinal teams. Find them online at tradesmanconstruction.com.
Carlson Music Center, downtown Alexandria. Yamaha pianos and new and used equipment. Lessons and instruction. Learn from the best, piano and voice to guitar and violin. Carlson Music Center, for all your musical needs in Alexandria.
CM Woodworks produces high-quality cabinetry and furniture locally, right here in Nelson. See their showroom at 7300 39th Avenue Northeast in Nelson. CM Woodworks. Custom wood creations. Designed for beauty, built for life.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted best real estate company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
Hi, I'm Dr. Emma.
And I'm Dr. AJ. We're the dentists at the Alexandria Dental Clinic, where advanced care meets a family-first approach.
From cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign to restorative work and pediatric care.
Alexandria Dental Clinic, your smile's new best friend.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Enjoy life at the lake and work for a growing company that offers rewarding careers and cares about your well-being. Agard, we build cool machines and are hiring for multiple positions across the organization. Plus, no-cost health benefits for you and your family.
We welcome you back to Alexandria Area High School with more of our General Motors pre-match coverage. On the way, we've got Cardinal volleyball at the top of the hour as Alexandria hosts Rocori. It'll be the second and final meeting of the year between these two teams. Cardinals volleyball coach Mary Byrne is our special guest. Mary, we were talking a little bit before starting up the interview. Your team was able to take care of business in the Central Lakes Conference on Monday night. I know that, St. Cloud Apollo's really struggled, throughout much of the year, but winning that first set, how unusual is it to have the opponent held scoreless? I don't know if I've ever seen that since rally scoring was introduced.
Right. It's really playing airless volleyball, and to be 25-0 and just one server that whole set, it was really pretty incredible. And thought about subbing a couple times, and then thought we would just go with it. And then it was great to get our bench in and play the last 2 sets there at Apollo. But yeah, I think it's the first time I've seen it live as well to win 25-0.
Of course, your team was able to post a victory against a section rival the Thursday night before, basically 1 week ago tonight, when the Cardinals topped Moorhead in the Alexandria homecoming match. And Mary, that was kind of an interesting situation because I believe that was the one match of the week after your girls really hit the grind with a lot of volleyball the previous 2 weeks. Did you get the feeling that when the girls were playing Moorhead, they were a bit refreshed? I know the match would go the full 5 sets, and that seems to be nothing unusual for this year's volleyball team. But what did you see out of the team last Thursday night against Moorhead?
Well, I think we were just able to get in the gym and practice some things and work some things out and have a little bit better chemistry. But I just love the grit that this team shows, and they just never give up, and they really trust each other and really went after it. It gives me a heart attack on the watching, but they seem to be able to just endure some of those, and it's really neat to see. And I think we're just starting to really get better chemistry out on the floor now and really connect, and they've really been working hard in practice. So I think that's where that grit comes from. They're pushing each other in practice, and then when it comes down to those 5-set matches, they're able to really push it to the end.
Based on your work with the ladies in preseason workouts and really workouts in between matches and everything like that, are you feeling pretty good about the conditioning that your volleyball team has, being that they've had a lot of 4 and 5 set matches?
Yeah, they're all in really good shape, and they worked hard in the summer too, and so even the 2-a-days, we were able to work them pretty hard, and that really definitely helped us get off to a good start. So yeah, haven't been too concerned about the conditioning this year, which is nice.
Mary, the Cardinals get back into conference play again tonight. One of these opponents in the league that you do actually play 2 times, and it seems like Rocori and Alexandria are bound to play 5-set matches. I think the last 3 regular season matches have all gone 5 sets, but 3 weeks ago, I know that your team got off to a really slow start down there. I thought Rocori was on fire, and then set 3 came around, and it looked like your team caught fire, and I thought might ride that wave of momentum all the way to a comeback victory in 5 sets. Alas, the storybook ending didn't happen that night, but what do you take out of that first meeting with Rocori?
Yeah, you must have been at our practices this week, because that's exactly what we talked about on Tuesday and Wednesday, is that slow start. And we're a different team than when we played them the last time, so feel good about that, and really just going to work hard at coming out strong. And if not, we just got to keep fighting. But it is such a rivalry. It seems like these 2 teams play each other very, very tough, and play some great volleyball. So we're looking forward to that again tonight, but hopefully we can endure a little bit better than the last time we played them.
Some remarks there from the head coach of the Alexandria Cardinals volleyball team, Mary Byrne. We thank Coach Byrne for the Alamere Health coach's comments as part of our pre-match coverage. Thanks to Jottner Motors for sponsoring the pregame show. Jottner Motors will have our post-match coverage later on tonight. Now, on our Leighton Media platforms, let's enjoy these words from our boosters of Cardinal sports programming.
Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
From your first home to a growing family, life keeps moving. Hi, I'm Sarah Iverson with State Farm Insurance. Every change means something new to protect. Let's start a conversation today about your peace of mind, because like a good neighbor, Sarah Iverson will be there.
Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, make it Jottner Motors your best price dealer. Make it Jottner Motors your best price dealer.
There is a man, an insurance man, located in the birthplace of America, where he is committed to helping you find the best coverage for your needs.
Welcome. I'm Keith. When you think of insurance, think of Bill Marks, where we do the shopping for you.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
When you come to Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill, you can count on great food, over 30 beers on tap, and a creative drink menu.
Come join us today at Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill in Alexandria.
Good service, good friends, and a great place to eat.
As the seasons change, so do the needs of your car. That's when Alexandria drivers turn to Mike and Josh at Precision Auto. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust a pro. Precision Auto on 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
A broken tooth? Fixed in one appointment? Yes, we do that at Dental Health Associates with our CIRAC crowns. We'll fix your tooth in one appointment, which means less time off work, less time away from your family, and more convenience for you. You're in and out in one visit.
School as Cardinal Volleyball is on the air. You're listening to it on People Radio, KXRA Alexandria, 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM, audio through the free Voice of Alexandria app, powered by Mission Mechanical, Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And thanks to our signature streaming sponsor, the crew at Integrity Title in Alexandria, which brings you our live video streaming all throughout the 2025-26 school year. We will not be featuring the anthem during our broadcast tonight, again, due to time restraints. We got on the air a little bit later than expected, but when we do have the airing of the national anthem, it is presented to you by Carlson Music Center in Alexandria. For all of your musical needs, visit online at carlsonmusiccenter.com. carlsonmusiccenter.com. Let's introduce the starting lineups for the two teams, and our lineup introduction is brought to you on our Layton Media platforms by Alamere Health. It's better here. Rocori, as you watch on YouTube tonight, will be wearing the white jersey tops and the black shorts. The Spartans will have Miley Hess as the libero. Technically, she is not in the starting lineup. But here are the 6 players that Heidi Willenbring, the head coach of the Spartans, will have in the starting lineup. It will include senior outside hitter Ashlyn Fuchs, middle hitter a sophomore Bryn Lummel, also Jessica Bose, outside hitter. She is an upperclassman for Rocori. Shane Schreifels will be on the court at the start. Nora Hearn will be in the middle. She is a junior. Schreifels, by the way, is a senior. And then Chloe Labine will be the setter for Rocori, and she is a sophomore. The Spartans are presently at 4-3 in the Central Lakes Conference with an overall record of 9 wins and 8 defeats. Now let's introduce the Alamere Health starting lineup for the 2024 Class 3A champion Alexandria Cardinals. Again, they're not defending that title this year because Alexandria is in a new class here in 2025, but 2024 state champions is still a moniker that applies. The starting center will be freshman Hadley Marty. She will be joined on the floor by sophomore outside hitter Lila Schlichting, senior middle hitter Campbell Jensen, junior outside hitter Sydney Crocht, middle blocker and hitter Avery Posel, who is an underclassman as a junior, and 8th grader Scarlett Brown will be on the outside for Alexandria as an attacker for the Cardinals. When Alexandria has its libero on the floor, that will be represented by Julia there I go. First mistake of the night. It is Emily Doherty that will be on the court to start. So, Tim, I think the running counter is about $3 into the kitty so far for me misidentifying Emily Doherty by her older sister. But when you are watching on our YouTube channel tonight, Emily Doherty will be wearing a white jersey top. The rest of the Alexandria players are wearing black jerseys, black shorts. As you watch on YouTube, or maybe you're listening on the radio and you can put the mental picture together, the Cardinals will attack right to left here in tonight's match. So that means as Rocori is sending the ball over the net toward Alexandria, the ball will be flowing left to right. And the first player to sit will be Nora Hearn for Rocori. And Alexandria also has one of its starters down. So the Spartans will get the first serve to begin tonight's match, and it's Chloe Labine putting it in play. Alexandria having some issues passing the ball up front, and the second pass went away from the net, and it resulted in an attempt at a volley, which did not clear, so the Spartans will grab the lead. Now it'll be Labine putting it over again, and it's going to be passed toward the back wall. The Cardinals will volley it over this time. Now Labine's going to set it up. A middle attack is blocked back, as I think it was Campbell Jensen getting the block up front for Alexandria, and the Cardinals get their first point.
Yeah, Campbell had a real nice match with, I think, 6 ace blocks against Moorhead a week ago tonight.
So 1-1 is the score on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. Opening set of varsity volleyball. Hadley Marty is back to serve, and she'll deal an ace. For those of our YouTube audience, let's check out that replay again. Brought to you by Quali Real Estate, as Hadley Marty able to send a tough serve that touches the floor and nothing else.
Yeah, and Hadley had a few of those against Moorhead as well.
So the Cardinals take the first lead of their own tonight. Floater here, received in the back row. Levine's going to back set it to the right side. The hit by the Spartans down the line kept alive. Alexandria will volley it over. It's volleyed over by Scarlett Brown. Now a tip over the Alexandria block. The Cardinals will load it up for Sydney Crocht. Her hit dug out. Levine's going to feed it to the left side, and a rejection up front on the Jessica Bowes attack.
Yeah, we had both Sydney Crocht and Campbell Jensen there. I think Campbell probably got credit for the block.
So it's Alexandria 3, Rocori 1 in set number 1 here in Alexandria. Floater serve here, played in the back row by the Spartans libero Miley Hess. Rocori has to volley it over so the Cardinals can run their offense. It'll come to the left side. Scarlett Brown's hit is dug out. Levine's going to set it up for Bowes, and this time she'll get her hit off of the Cardinals' block, but the Cardinals are not able to block it back, so Bowes will get the kill shot for the Spartans. Side out to Rocori. And now it'll be Jessica Bowes back at the serving line for the Spartans. She sends a line serve. Emily Doherty gets it up to Hadley Marty. Now the left side attack by Crocht goes a little bit long.
Yeah, she just didn't quite get on top of that ball.
So that ties the first set score up 3-3. Bowes to deal again. Nearly an ace. It is taken by Greta Suki and now eventually volleyed over. Now the Spartans will play it in the middle. A hit by Lummel is blocked. Rocori will then tip it into a block again. The Spartans will tip it back over. Now it's played by Marty. A bump set by Emily Doherty. Then an attack by Crocht. But again, she's not able to get her hit in play. So that will be a point for Rocori, and the Spartans go back in front 4-3 here in set 1.
Sydney will get it going.
Jessica Bowes deals again. It's received by Greta Suki up to Marty. She'll try the right side. Scarlett Brown's diagonal shot dug out in the back row. Now an attack here for Rocori. Goes a little bit long on Ashlyn Fuchs' attack. So it's a side out to the Cardinals. Now Greta Suki will check out as we'll have Lila Schlichting up in the front row here.
Jessica Bowes from Rocori with a real nice dig in that last rally, but their hit over the net happened to be out.
So 4-4 now the score. The Cardinals with the serve, and the attack by Fuchs is volleyed right back over by Alexandria on a dig in the back row. Now a ball is going to be deflected, but then the dig by Emily Doherty is going to go over everybody, and it's going to be side out to the Rocori Spartans.
Yeah, that dig early in that rally was by Scarlett Brown.
So 5-4 now for Rocori. And the Spartans have the chance to serve. It's a short serve, and it's going to be shanked. And that's going to be an ace for Madison Nemi, who has come in off the bench. Nemi will deal again as the visitors take a 2-point lead here in the first set. Deep serve here, played by the Cardinals. Marty will set it up to the left side. Lila Schlichting coming through, and it's going to be off a deflection and good for the kill. Schlichting records the winner, and we'll have a side out to the Alexandria Cardinals.
And she just came in. She'll play the front row. Avery Postal also in the lineup now playing the front row.
Emily Doherty with the serve. The Spartans get it up to Levine. It's going to be a right side attack for Schreifels. And Alexandria tried to dig, but the pass did not find its way to the setter, so Schreifels will get the kill for Rocori.
Both teams serving pretty tough at the beginning of the match here.
Now we'll have Elliot Satterstrom in, and she'll be back to serve for Rocori. A let serve, and it's going to fall on the Cardinals side of the half court, so it ends up being an ace. And that's going to prompt an early timeout here for the head coach of the Alexandria Cardinals, Mary Byrne, and we're going to make it a 30-second break of our own. Just underway in Central Lakes Conference Varsity Volleyball on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard in set 1. It's Rocori 8, Alexandria 5.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
First Western. You can bank on us.
With videographer J.P. Boleen and Coach Z, Tim Zupfer, I am DMAC Dave McClurg. We've got Steve D as our KXRA radio studio engineer. Right now an early 8-5 lead for the and Elliot Satterstrom is back at the serving line. Low pass on serve receive, and the Cardinals will have to volley it over. It's Hadley Marty on the volley. Now a middle attack, and I believe that is going to be off a deflection and good, as Jessica Bowes will record the kill for the Spartans.
Yeah, our blockers got a touch, but our back row wasn't able to pick it up.
Satterstrom will deal again for Rocori. Her serve received by Doherty. Now up front, Lila Schlichting able to hit it off the Spartans block. Tim, it wasn't necessarily a power attack there, but effectively placed.
Yeah, it was. She put it just inside the antenna, and the Rocori block couldn't turn it back into the court.
So a side out to Alexandria. Here's Riley Byer back at the serving line with some top spin there. Rocori plays it up. Left side attack down the line is out.
Just a bit wide.
Yep. So hitting error there for the Spartans, and Byer will have the chance to serve again. It's Rocori 9, Alexandria 7 here in the opening set. Floater serve here. Pass up to the setter, Labine. Actually, it's going to be Satterstrom setting it up, and then the hit dug out. Played back over by Lila Schlichting. Now a dig here for Fuchs. Right side attack by Labine is off a block. Now Lila Schlichting's hit into a block. The Cardinals keep the ball moving, and Hadley Marty will volley it over. Now it's going to be a back set. No, it's a back row attack here by Jessica Bowes, but the Cardinals defend that. Now Lila Schlichting with the diagonal attack. Rocori keeps the ball moving, and the ball's going to be in play on a left side attack by Ashlyn Fuchs.
Yeah, good hit from Ashlyn there. Found an open spot in the back right corner.
Side out to the Spartans. Now we'll see Quinn Hodgins in for Rocori, and she'll go back to serve with her team up by 3. Line serve here. Emily Doherty gets it to Hadley Marty. Up to Schlichting, getting it over the block. It's dug out here by Hess. Now a push down the line. Left side goes out by the Spartans.
Yeah, they have attacked that sideline a couple of times, but just wide.
So now we'll have a couple of players going out, Lila Schlichting and Avery Polzo. Scarlett Brown comes into play up front, and Greta Suki will be back to serve for Alexandria. Suki with a line serve played by Miley Hess, set up by Satterstrom, and then the hit, I think, went into the net by Labine.
Yep.
So when Rocori played it off the net, that ended up being too many touches. Point for Alexandria. And it's now Rocori 10, Alexandria 9 here in set 1. Greta Suki again to serve. It's on a line played by Hess. Up to Satterstrom, and then Bowes got it over the attack. It's dug out by Greta Suki. Up to Marty. The left side attack by Brown does not get in play. And it's too long. Side out to Rocori.
Yeah, a few hitting errors by each team so far.
Now Miley Hess will be the server for the Spartans. Bryn Lummel back into play in the front row. Now we've got a high set here. The attack by Scarlett Brown, or by Avery Polzel kept alive. Rocori sends it back. Now it's volleyed back over. Spartans will look to set it up. Good fake at the net, but I think it may have faked Bryn Lummel out because her jump was not timed the best that she would like it, and so the ball goes into the net.
Yeah, the timing just wasn't quite there between setter and hitter.
So a point for Alexandria. And now it's Avery Polzel serving with her team down by 1. Here's a play up front, and the hit off the block by Britton Lummel is going to be good for the kill. So a side out here to Rocori. Now we'll have Shane Schreifels coming into play in the front row. Chloe Labine, who can set and hit, is now back at the serving line. Her second turn at the line in this set. Diagonal hit by Scarlett Brown, dug out. Now we're going to have a play by Bowes over the block, kept alive. Doherty will bump set it to Scarlett Brown. Her hit is off the block and good.
Real nice dig there during that rally by Riley Byer.
So a side out to Alexandria. And now the Cardinals have the opportunity to serve. Hadley Marty back at the line. 12-11 Rocori here in set one. Ooh, tough serve here, but Bowes got it. Up to Labine with the short set, and then the hit is out. Bryn Lummel did not get her hit in play.
Yeah, I think she saw her blockers there and knew she had to go around the block, but wasn't able to keep it in the court.
12-12 here in set one, which comes your way from Pollard Court inside the Alexandria Area High School Gymnasium. Now Marty's next set, played by Hess, up to Labine, back setting here. Bowes went down the line, but a nice dig there by Suki. To Doherty, and then a little communication breakdown there. Copyright Led Zeppelin, and the Cardinals are not able to get the ball over the net. So Rocori will take a 13-12 lead. And it will be Jessica Bowes going back to serve for Rocori. Bowes serves too long, and it's going to be back to Alexandria. There is the first missed serve for either team tonight. Lila Schlichting will re-enter to go into the front row. And we'll also have Meadow Zimpel coming in, and she'll be the server as Scarlett Brown checks out. So 13-13 the score. Meadow Zimpel serving deep. Oh, just missed by about maybe 6 inches. But that's the service miss. And back to Rocori on the side out.
Yeah, both teams just kind of getting a point here and there, maybe a run of two. Neither team really making a move yet in this first set.
1 point Spartans lead. Meadow Zimpel receives the Rocori serve. It's up front. Hit away from the block, kept alive. Now we're going to have an attack, and this will be a strike off the Alexandria block, which is good for Ashlyn Fuchs.
Yeah, our blockers were able to get the touch there, but not able to turn it back into the court on the Rocori side.
The visitors go up by 2, 15-13. Line serve here. Zimpel gets it to Emily Doherty. Then it's sent over by Lila Schlichting. Here's an attack by Schreifels that gets dug out. Now set up by Hadley Marty, and then the hit by Schlichting is not in play. And that's going to be a point for Rocori. The Spartans with a 16-13 lead.
I changed my words there. Rocori is making a run.
Yes, maybe the Tim Zupfer jinx can apply here. Middle attack here by Campbell Jensen. Rocori volleys it over. Here's a quick set here, and Jensen's going to put it away for Alexandria. So good work there by the Cardinals to get the side out to get back to within 2.
I think that's our first hitting kill from one of our middles. We've had a couple ace blocks, but not a kill.
So Alexandria trailing 16-14, and Emily Doherty serves. It's received by Bowes up to Labine. Now Fuchs will have to volley it over. Played here by Lila Schlichting to Marty. Back to Schlichting, and she got rejected up front. It'll be a double block for the Spartans. I think that was Nora Hearn and Shane Schreifels teaming up for the block. And now we'll have Schreifels checking out, as we'll have Elliot Satterstrom going back to serve. Her serve played by Meadow Zimpel. Up to Marty with the high set to the right side. The hit is going to be kept alive. Volleyed back over. Now a play here. Posel had to kind of double clutch on the fake there, and she could not get her hit in.
Yeah, the timing just not quite in sync there between our setter and hitter that time.
So the Spartans have a 4-point lead. Short serve played by Schlichting. Now to Marty, then Sydney Kroc gets a strike. Then it's going to be up front and tipped back over by Ashlyn Fuchs. The Cardinals will try their right side. Kroc is defended there by Satterstrom. Now we've got a hit over. That's kept alive by Emily Doherty. Middle attack by Avery Posel off a block. The Spartans move the ball to the left side. The attack here by Ashlyn Fuchs is going to be defended, but the pass is going to carry him out of play. So Fuchs will record the kill shot, and I believe that's going to prompt another timeout for Alexandria Cardinal head coach Mary Byrne. And we will make it a 30-second break as well on our Leighton Media platforms. We're in the opening set of varsity volleyball in Alexandria. And on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, Rocori leads the Cardinals 19-14.
It's the right time for a getaway. It's the right time for a getaway. Let's get away.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving.
I'm looking for people who have experience and are willing to work hard. For those that do, you can earn up to 6 figures working for my company. Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and we want to talk to you about your next career with us.
We welcome you back to our live volleyball broadcast coverage, which you're watching tonight on the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube. Thanks for joining us in the traditional method with the KXRA radio coverage. Tim Zuffer, yours truly, Dave McClurg, and videographer Jackson Boleen. JP on site here at Alexandria Area High School. Elliott Satterstrom serves after the Alexandria timeout. The Cardinals work it up to Sydney Croct. Her hit is going to be off a block, and though Miley Hess will try to dig it out, Croct will record the kill.
Is that Sydney's first?
Yes, that is, according to my numbers, her first one of the night. So side out to Alexandria. Here comes Riley Byer in off the bench, and she'll be back to serve. Serve is on a line, and it's played by Bowes up to Satterstrom to Fuchs. That hit off a block, and the Cardinals' back row is not able to bring it up. Ashlyn Fuchs will record the kill shot for Rocori. And a side out here to the Spartans. And now we'll have Quinn Hodgins in again for a second time at the serving line. Deep serve played here by Meadow Zimpel, up by Emily Doherty, then sent over by Lila Schlichting. Spartans are going to back set it here. The attack by Labine into a block. Rocori able to dig. Pass goes over. Tip is going to be dug out here by Hodgins. Now a diagonal swing by Jessica Bowes, but her ball does not clear the net. So that's going to be a side out to Alexandria.
Yeah, earlier in that rally, had a nice block with Lila Schlichting.
And that was able to keep the play going. Schlichting will check out as Gretasuki re-enters here for the Alexandria Cardinals. Alexandria down by 4 in set number 1. Here's a deep serve played by Hess up to Satterstrom, and then the middle attack by Bryn Lummel is good. Lummel recording the kill shot, and Tim, it seems to me Rocori's doing a decent job, whether it's Satterstrom setting or Chloe Labine. They're moving the ball around to different attackers.
Yeah, they do. They run a 6-2 offense, so they always have the setter in the back row and 3 attackers.
Now we've got a serve here by Miley Hess, the libero. Alexandria returns it. Now we're going to have a left side attack by Rocori. That's kept alive. Scarlett Brown plays it back over. The Spartans are going to reload, and the diagonal hit kept alive by Gretasuki. Eventually it's sent back over. Now another swing, and this will go too long. Oh, Tim, how about that defense earlier in the rally there by Alexandria?
Yeah, I don't know if you get 2 digs on 1 hit, but first touch by Doherty, and then Suki keeps it alive.
So the Cardinals back to within 4 with Avery Posel at the line. Rocori 21, Alexandria 17. Line serve, it comes up front. Then the push over is too long. And how much of that, Tim, had to do with the strong serve that Avery Posel showed?
I think a significant part of it.
So a point there, and it's now 21-18 Rocori. Avery Posel again with a line serve. Low pass on serve receive. It's volleyed over. Cardinals can run the offense. Marty in the middle to Campbell Jensen. That hit off a deflection, kept alive. And now Hess will have to send it over. It's played here by Gretasuki. To Marty up to the left side for Scarlett Brown. Her hit off a block, and Hodgins digs. Now we've got a diagonal hit. That's in play. for Rocori's Jessica Bowes.
Yeah, that was a good cut shot there, right across court.
So Rocori takes a 22-18 lead, and Levine will be at the serving line. Serve played here, low pass, but it does get to Hadley Marty, and then Scarlett Brown tees up. Her hit is dug out by Quinn Hodgins. Now to Levine, then Bowes gets it over the Alexandria block. Cardinals keep the ball moving. Emily Doherty will play it back over. Now a quick set here, and that worked out well for the Spartans as Bryn Lummel able to slam it into the Alexandria block to get the kill.
Yeah, our block was there. It just went between two of our hands.
So now a 5-point lead, and Levine's next serve played by the Alexandria Cardinals. Scarlett Brown's hit off a deflection. The Spartans will set it up for Shane Schreifels, who's back in. That hit is defended by Alexandria. Brown sends it back. Now it's Bowes with the dig, up to Levine, then a hit into the net. I'm sorry, it was Quinn Hodgins with the dig, then to Levine, and then Jessica Bowes was not able to get her hit in. So it'll be a side out to Alexandria. And here's Hadley Marty to serve for the Cardinals. She would love to get on a serving run here as set one is running out of points, if you will, for Alexandria. Now the Spartans back set it to the right side, and Jessica Bowes is going to get her hit off the Alexandria block. Again, it seems like the Cardinals are getting some hands up front, Tim, but just not getting the proper block.
Yeah, that one was close. The block was there. The ball was across the net, but just wide, that left sideline.
So Bowes serving with her team up 24-19. Alexandria with the left side attack, that by Sydney Kroc. Rocori digs it out. Here is Fuchs. Her hit dug out by Emily Doherty to Marty. Now to Scarlett Brown. That hit off a deflection, volleyed over. High set to the right side. Sydney Kroc's hit dug out by Levine. Now a play by Fuchs. That's kept alive by Doherty. Into the middle it comes, and the hit is good. That's a swing for Campbell Jensen in the middle to get the kill.
Yeah, good rally that time. Both teams fighting hard, but finally the Cards able to put it away.
Now you've got Greta Suki and Scarlett Brown checking out. Meadow Zimpel, one of the players in, and Lila Schlichting as well. Zimpel will serve. It's a short serve. Hess with a low pass. Now it'll be tipped over, and Alexandria has the chance to run some offense here. Kroc on the attack, and she'll get the kill going diagonal from the right side. And Rocori head coach Heidi Willenbring will take the team's first timeout. And honestly, Tim, I don't think that's a bad decision for the Rocori coach to make there. She doesn't want to see Alexandria get some momentum with the serve here.
Yeah, the Cardinals have picked things up a little bit the last 7-8 points. They've started to gain some momentum, but unfortunately, Rocori just needs one side out for a set win here.
Yeah, we have to hope Alexandria can play some solid volleyball, maybe get some rallies, and maybe get some strong serving from Meadow Zimpel. She is very capable of doing that.
Absolutely.
And if she can do that, who knows? Maybe we find extra points for the opening set. That's what the Cardinal faithful, including the young people, as part of Alexandria Youth Volleyball Night, are hoping for here in this first set. Rocori 24, Alexandria 21. Again, the Spartans need a side out to clinch the opening set. Meadow Zimpel hoping to prevent that. Her serve is deep with some top spin played by Hodgins up front, and the middle attack is going to be good by Bryn Lummel as she got the feed from Chloe Levine, and Rocori takes the opening set by 4. Very competitive match, but the Spartans had a little more in the tank, and the visitors take a 1-0 lead. Set 2 of Alexandria Cardinal Volleyball on our Layton Media platforms follows this timeout.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Being locally owned here at the Culvers of Alexandria, Charles Johnson and myself, John Loomis, are very proud to be a part of the community. We enjoy the time we get to spend here, the memories we've made, and we're excited to see you after the game when you need to refuel.
Go Cardinals!
Resorts Marine in Oseques. Check us out for new and used boats, pontoons, UTVs, and golf carts. For the whole outdoors, shop us first, shop us last, just shop us. Resorts Marine and Outdoors in Oseques.
For over 30 years, Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings. Quality buildings built tough for the Northland.
Northland Building. Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
If you haven't experienced all new Woodies, you're missing out on the best clean in town.
We installed all new equipment and high suction vacuum service,
but kept our personalized touch with our pre-wash and hand drying service.
Get your shine on
at Woody's Car Wash in the heart of downtown Alexandria.
Trum Drug has things in every aisle that you won't find anywhere else, and many of them are made right here in Minnesota. Stop in and grab something for yourself, a friend, or family. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
As the seasons change, so do the needs of your car. That's when Alexandria drivers turn to Mike and Josh at Precision Auto. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust a pro. Precision Auto on 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
At Alexandria Area High School in the Central Lakes Conference girls volleyball match, the visiting Rocori Spartans have taken the opening set. Both teams going with similar starters. Alexandria in set 2 starting with Greta Suki, Hadley Marty, Lila Schlichting, Campbell Jensen, Sydney Crockton, Avery Posel. One of those players on the bench here for the libero, Emily Doherty. And the first serve by Hadley Marty worked up front. Shane Schreifels has her hit go off a block. Cardinals able to volley it over. Now the Spartans will try to run quick, and here's a rejection up front as Bryn Lommel got stuffed by Campbell Jensen. As you watch on YouTube, let's get that replay, the instant replay, brought to you by Quality Real Estate.
And prior to that block, Greta Suki with a great dig to keep the ball alive.
Yeah, she's been playing some excellent defensive work in the back row. Deep serve here played by Ashlyn Fuchs. Now it comes up, Schreifel's hit, dug out by Doherty. Now a play left side, and on the follow through, I believe Rocori had somebody make contact at the net. So a point for Alexandria, and the Cardinals go up 2-0. Rocori starting set 2 with Ashlyn Fuchs, Bryn Lommel, Jessica Bose, Shane Schreifels, Noah Hearn, and Chloe Labine. I believe Hearn went to the bench for the libero, Miley Hess. Now we've got a right side attack by Bose, dug out by Suki, bump by Doherty, and then the volley into the net as Scarlett Brown could not get her volley over the net. So back to the Rocori Spartans. Jessica Bose will have the serve here with her team down 2-1. Deep serve, Suki gets it to Hadley Marty. High set to the left side. The attack by Sydney Crocked off a block. The Spartans will play it up to Fuchs. She was able to get a finesse play away from the block, but then Alexandria returns it on a volley by Hadley Marty. Now played back over by Rocori. High set here, Crock going to the right side, got it away from the block. Dig by Lommel, but then her pass doesn't find the way to the center, so that's going to be a kill for Alexandria.
Yeah, real nice dig early in that rally by Scarlett Brown in the front row.
So now Scarlett Brown and Greta Suki will leave. You got Lila Schlichting in, and Maddie Severson is in as a substitution, and Severson will be the server. Serve played by Hess. Now a high set by Labine to Fuchs, and oh my! The door was closed there on Ashlyn Fuchs as it's a double block for the Cardinals.
Yep. You had Campbell Jensen and Sydney Croft putting up the wall.
Yep. So a point for Alexandria. 4-1 for the Cardinals. Deep serve here. Labine's going to back set it to Schreifels. Her hit down the line, and I believe the hit may have grazed the antenna.
Yeah, the Rocori attack, the ball on the way over, the ball hit the antenna.
So now it's going to be Heidi Willenbring, the head coach of the Spartans, calling the first timeout here in the second set, and we will go to the break as well. 30-second timeout on our Leighton Media platforms. Rocori leads the match by 1 set, but in game 2 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, it's the Alexandria Cardinals 5, Rocori 1.
Cardinals fans, did you know that Cenex Midtown Express has a gas pump designated to support Alexandria Public Schools? For each gallon purchased, 2 cents will be donated to the schools. Pump up your pride at Cenex, your local hometown choice in Alexandria and Garfield. Owned by the community, supporting the community.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
A good start for the Alexandria girls volleyball team in set 2, up by 4, and Maddie Severson will continue to serve. Deep serve, it's played by Hess up to Labine, and then the hit by Schreifels off a block. Crocht will volley it up to the left side. Lila Schlichting's hit kept alive by the libero Hess. Now Ashlyn Fuchs will send it over. Cardinals will load it up to the right side. Crocht's hit off a deflection. Rocori keeps it moving. And then the hit by Fuchs volleyed back over. Now another attempt for Fuchs. She got stopped. Now the Spartans will dump it over. It's played, though, by Hadley Marty. Over to Doherty, and then a hit by Crocht does not clear the net. That's so unfortunate, Tim, because that was a good-looking rally for both sides there.
That was a really nice rally with some amazing digs on and blocking on both sides of the net.
Now we'll have Madison Nemi in for Rocori, and she'll be the server. And she's going to deal an ace here to get Rocori to within 2. It's now Alexandria 5, Rocori 3. The Spartans won the opening set tonight by 4, 25-21. Here's a deep serve, and again, low pass on serve receive. It comes up, it's sent over by Campbell Jensen. Now a play in the middle, and Bryn Lummel is able to tee it up, and she'll put it away.
Yeah, the Spartans doing a pretty nice job. You mentioned it in set 1 of moving the ball around, and when our blockers are out at the pin, then they set it to the middle for Lummel, and she's been effective.
Yeah, I erred on that last call. It was actually Nora Hen who got the, or Nora Hearn rather, not Hen, but Hearn got the last kill. Okay. She's working in the middle right now. But now a tip over by Campbell Jensen, and Rocori scrambling, but I believe we're going to have a double hit here on Rocori. Now Lummel's going to come in, and she'll spell Madison Nemi to play in back. And back to serve for Alexandria is Emily Doherty. Cardinals up by a deuce. Deep serve played by Miley Hess. Now to Labine, then sent over by the Spartans' Jessica Bowes. Alexandria has to volley it back. Now Labine's going to set it up, back setting for Schreifels. Her hit is going to be good. Schreifels sending it diagonal from the right side. Maddie Severson went to the floor to try to bring it up, but was unsuccessful. So a side out to Rocori. Here comes Elliott Satterstrom in. She'll be the server now for the Spartans. Serve is deep. Played by Sydney Crocht to Marty, and then the hit by Schlichting is off the block and good. Let's check that out for our YouTube audience as Quality Real Estate brings you the instant replay. Nice work there. Good passing leading to a strong attack by Lila Schlichting, the freshman for Alexandria. And now Riley Byer is in as a substitution. Her serve ends up being an ace. And Alexandria will take an 8-5 lead here in the second set.
Yeah, a let serve, and it hit the middle of the floor, right in the middle of the Rocori defense.
So the Spartans had a let that ended up being an ace in the first set. The Cardinals matched that here. Now another serve played by Hess up to Satterstrom, and then the hit down the line by Ashlyn Fuchs is true. So the Spartans able to get the side out. Now we'll have Quinn Hodgins in for Rocori as Ashlyn Fuchs will check out. It's Alexandria 8, Rocori 6 in set 2. The Spartans lead the match by 1 set. Couple of low passes. Eventually the ball gets volleyed over. Now a high set here by Satterstrom, and then the hit by Labine is sent back. No opportunity for a kill there as the Cardinals set the wall up. I think that was Lila Schlichting on the defense there, getting some help. I think Avery Posel may have gotten a hand on it as well. So 9-6 now for Alexandria. Gretasuki re-enters, and she'll be back to serve. Line serve played by Hess up to Satterstrom. The attack by Jessica Bose into a block. Now the Spartans try their right side. The soft hit dug out. Now a play here. Scarlett Brown goes cross court. That's dug out by Miley Hess. Now a play to Bose. That's away from the block, but Brown dug it out. Now a middle attack by Posel. Nice dig by Bose. Now it's going to be a back row attack by Hodgins. That's kept alive. Marty's going to set it up, and Brown got stonewalled this time. It's Nora Hearn and Chloe Labine that's teamed up for the double block for the Spartans.
As many of our conference matches have gone, both teams blocking and playing extremely good defense.
9-7 now Alexandria, and here's Miley Hess to serve. Played by Riley Byer up to Marty, and then the hit on the right side by Avery Posel is rejected again. Good block up front by Rocori's defensive left side.
Yeah, good block and right inside the left sideline there.
So the Cardinals now lead 9-8. Now Larkin Rupert will come in as a substitution. She'll be in the front row. Here's a serve played by Suki to Marty, and then Rupert will attack, and the diagonal hit volleyed over. Now a play in the middle. Marty will get it back to Rupert, and she cannot get her hit over the net. So an error there on the Alexandria Cardinals has allowed Rocori to pull into a tie here in the second set.
Yeah, with Hadley Marty in the front row, we only have 2 attackers right now.
And Hess's next serve played up toward the front. Marty gets it to Rupert. That's away from the block. And it's set up by Satterstrom. And then Bose cannot get her hit in play. I think she tried one of those cut shots, Tim, that you referenced earlier, but this time the cut shot went out.
Yeah, I don't know if it hit the top of the net first, but it was definitely wide of the sideline.
Now Avery Posel will be the server for Alexandria. Cardinals up 10-9, looking to even the match after Rocori won the first set. Good floater here, played by Hess. Now to Satterstrom, and then into the middle. And Jessica Bose is going to put it down for the kill.
Yeah, the timing was just perfect by Rocori that time with their pass and set.
So now Chloe Labine will be the server for Rocori. Tied at 10 here in set 2. Serve played by Suki, and then Marty gets it up. I thought she might dump it over, but Campbell Jensen sent it back. Now we've got a middle attack by Lummel into a block. Right side attack by Schreifel is kept alive. Now the Cardinals will try Larkin Rupert, and she'll get the winner for Alexandria. Cardinals move that ball quickly to the left side, and Larkin Rupert able to come through on the swing.
And now we got Hadley Marty, so the Cardinals are running a 5-1 offense, which means the setter sets all the way around, and now that Hadley's in the back row, we have 3 attackers she can pass to.
And Hadley Marty's serve played by Hess up to Labine in the middle. A rejection up front.
I think that was an ace block all by herself there, Campbell Jensen.
Yeah, and I think that's at least 3 ace blocks tonight for Jensen, the senior for the Alexandria Cardinals. 12-10, Alexandria with the game 2 lead. Low pass on serve receive, and it ended up being an ugly set there on the attempt by Labine. She never was able to locate it to one of her hitters, and it's now 13-10.
Yeah, Hadley serve kept him out of system there.
So she'll try to do that again. Line serve here played by Bose. Up to Labine, then back to Bose. She got it over the block, and though Emily Doherty got to the floor to try to bring it up, A+ for effort, but unsuccessful. And it's a side out now to Rocori. And the Spartans will have the serve. It's Jessica Bowe's turn. Her serve is short. It comes up front, and we are going to have, is that what's called a roofing?
Well, that's not the technical term. That's a term that a lot of people use, but it's just an over-the-net foul. That ball hadn't we hadn't completed our attack, and the ball hadn't crossed the net, and the Rocori played it on our side of the net.
Very good. So that's a violation on the Spartans, and Alexandria takes a 3-point lead. Maddie Severson with the serve. Couple of low passes, and the Spartans are not able to get it over. So strong serving there by Maddie Severson increases Alexandria's lead to 4. 15-11, the Cardinals have the second set lead. DMAC and Coach Z bringing you the play-by-play. Here's a low pass on serve receive. Labine sets it up. Fuchs hit is good. That one came into the direction of Maddie Severson, and she could not bring it back up front. So it'll be a kill shot there for Rocori. And now we're going to have Nemi back in as the server for the Spartans. Her serve received by Doherty to Marty. Then Lila Schlichting gets it over. It's dug out by Labine. Now a play in the middle, tipped over. Played by Maddie Severson, a volley up. Now Schlichting attacks, and she got rejected up front. Double block there. It's going to be Nora Hearn and Shane Schreifels for Rocori.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals need to move the ball around a little bit more. Attack from the right pin and the middle.
15-13 now. The Cardinals lead is 2. Severson gets it to Marty. Then up, and it's going to be sent over by Sydney Crocht. Now the Spartans will try the right side. Schreifels hit dug out by Crocht. To Marty, now to Lila Schlichting. That hit kept alive. Labine's going to get it to Bose, who hits it over from the back row. Cardinals scramble, and then they'll volley it back. Now Labine's going to set it up in the middle. It's going to be sent over by Hearn. Right side attack by Crocht gets blocked. Crocht with the dig. Now it goes to Marty, then a tip over, and it's going to be good. Oh my, sometimes you get a friendly hop on the net there, and Lila Schlichting got that.
Yep.
So a side out to Alexandria. Libero Julia Doherty will be back to serve. 16-13, the Cardinals in front. Rocori won the opening set by 4. Here's a deep serve played by the Spartans. Schreifels will attack. That's dug out by Severson. Now to Doherty, and then volleyed over here by Avery Posel. Now we've got a play to the left side. Fuchs got rejected, but off the pass, the block, the ball went out. So in essence, the block became a target for Ashlyn Fuchs.
Yeah, we just didn't have our hands quite in the right position there. Good effort on the block, but we got to turn that ball into the court.
Elliot Satterstrom will re-enter as Shane Schreifels sits down. Cardinals lead is 2. Here's Lila Schlichting attacking. Oh, what a dig there by Hess. Now a cross-court hit by Fuchs, kept alive, volleyed up by Schlichting, volleyed over by Hadley Marty. Now the Spartans look to set it up. Comes in the middle, it's tipped over. Now we've got a little bit of a scramble, and Avery Posel will get it over, but I think in the process of setting, somebody may have collided or made contact at the net.
Yeah, we were under the net due to that contact.
So it's 16-15. Alexandria's lead is a single point. Short serve. Doherty gets it up to Marty, and then the tip is blocked. Now Sydney Crocht will load up, and that hit is good. Sydney Crocht attacking from the right side, getting the winner there for the Alexandria Cardinals. Now Riley Byer will be in as a substitution here, as Sydney Crocht will check out. Alexandria 17, Rocori 15 in the second set. Rocori leads 1-0. Hess gets it up to Satterstrom. Now the left side attack. Volleyed back over. Played by Polzel. Now to Marty. Lila Schlichting's hit is off a block. Now a play in the middle. Sent over here by the Spartans. The Cardinals will move it to the left side, and Schlichting got stonewalled. I think Levine got some help there from the middle, and that's Jessica Bowes in the middle for Rocori. Point for the Spartans. Now it'll be Quinn Hodgins in for Rocori. Back to serve as Ashlyn Fuchs will check out. Severson gets the ball now to Riley Byer, then over by Lila Schlichting. Rocori with the play, and it comes up to Levine, and her shot is good. And Rocori is caught up with Alexandria. We're now deadlocked, and that's going to prompt a Cardinal timeout as Mary Byrne wants to talk it over with her team. We'll make it a 30-second break of our own. Rocori leads the match by 1 set. And in game 2 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, nobody has the lead. We're tied at 17-all.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Where you start today is not where you'll finish tomorrow. At Alexandria College, we know you have big plans for the future. Find your calling and be a legend.
This is People Radio, KXRA Alexandria, 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, and 105.7 FM. Audio through the Voice of Alexandria app. Live video streaming on the Voice of Alexandria streaming channel. Again, our thanks to Integrity Title of Alexandria for being our signature streaming sponsor. As we return to live action, the Cardinals get a side out, working the ball into the middle where Avery Polzel will record the kill.
I think Coach Byrne probably made that call to go, to attack the middle that time coming out of the timeout.
18-17. Gretasuki serving with Alexandria up by 1. Here's a set, and then it's lofted over by Bowes. Now a quick set here, and Polzel's able to put it away. Getting the nice quick there from Hadley Marty.
All right, 2 in a row for her.
So the Cardinals now have a 2-point lead. Alexandria 19, Rocori 17. Cardinals looking to even this match at a set apiece. Deep serve here, nearly an ace. It's kept off the floor by Hess to Levine, and then the hit away from the block, but the Cardinals able to volley it back over. Now a back set, and Levine's hit is off a deflection and good for the kill. So it's a side out to Rocori. Now libero Miley Hess will be back to serve. Rocori won the opening set by 4, 25-21. Here Alexandria leads by a single point. Hess's serve played by Riley Byer, up to Marty, volleyed over by Larkin Rupert, now in the front. Now left side attack into a block, and now the Spartans' Jessica Bowes will reload, and she finds the near corner and an open spot on the floor, and it's a kill for Bowes.
Yeah, Rocori just doing a little bit better job now of reading the blockers and placing the ball.
So we're tied at 19-all. Miley Hess's next serve, played by Byer up to Hadley Marty. Rupert will attack, and that one goes out of bounds. And now the visitors have the lead. Rocori 20, Alexandria 19. Hess will serve again. Short serve into the net. It does not go over. So I guess that's too short. And a side out to Alexandria. We've got 20/20 vision now here at Pollard Court. And it's Avery Polzel back to serve. Her serve is on a line, played in the back row, up to the front, and it's going to be put away. Good set there by the Spartans' Chloe Levine. And she found Jessica Bowes. So the Spartans take a 1-point lead and have the serve. Levine now at the serving line. Cardinals want to get a side out. Doherty gets it to Marty, and it's going to be volleyed over here by Campbell Jensen. High set up to the left side where Bose is going to put it away. Jessica Bose approaching double figures now in kill shots tonight. That's going to prompt a timeout here by the head coach of the Alexandria Cardinals, Mary Byrne. We will keep it right here, advising you that we are just moments away from our mid-match report, brought to you by Eldon's Fresh Foods in Alexandria. And Tim, this match a little bit different from the one we saw down in Cold Spring, where Rocori really came out, played very, very well at the outset, and then it's almost like the momentum completely switched to Alexandria for a couple of sets, and then it was set 5 that was basically point for point. This one has been much more of that latter point for point opportunity.
Yeah, it has. I think the Cardinals did, well, early we had it 5-1, and I think there was another time we managed to increase it to 2 or 3, but yeah, Rocori's stuck close, and lately Jessica Bose really kind of doing some damage for the Spartans.
Yeah, Jessica Bose leading the attack here. I know the scoreboard has her with 7 kills. I have her unofficially with 9. So anyway, out of the timeout, Chloe Levine will continue to serve for the Spartans, who have a 2-point lead. Deep serve here, played by Alexandria into the middle. The attack by Campbell Jensen into a block. Larkin Rupert will attack. That's kept alive. Back set comes up to Shane Schreifels, and her hit is off the Cardinals block, but the back row player is not able to bring it up. So it'll be a point for Rocori. And the Spartans now lead 23-20. Here's the next serve for Levine. Line serve, it's volleyed right over. Now it's going to be set up to the left side. Bose goes diagonal and puts it in play. I think Bryn Lummel was quickly able to get the ball to Levine, and then Levine fed it back to Bose, who gets the cross-court winner.
Yeah, good serving here by the Spartans are keeping the Cardinals out of system.
And a set point chance here for the visitors, who lead 24-20. Chloe Levine serves it too long. So the Cardinals are still alive after Rocori misses its second serve of the set. And overall the third in the match. Hadley Marty will be the server for Alexandria. Deep serve. Levine's going to feed it into the middle. Ashlyn Fuchs hit, dug out by Doherty to Rupert. Then it's going to be volleyed over by the Cardinals. Right side attack by Schreifels into a block. The Spartans will reload. Up to the left side. The hit by Bose kept alive, and then the ball up to the net, and I believe Rocori got called for reaching over the net before the ball cleared the net, or got to the top of the net anyway. Second time the Spartans have been cited for that violation tonight.
Yeah, you like the girls playing aggressively, but that ball was clearly on our side of the net.
And then unfortunately for Alexandria, a missed serve by Hadley Marty is going to end set number 2, leading us into our Eldon's Fresh Foods mid-match report. And the Cardinals are now going to have to run the table as they have fallen behind 2-0 against the Rocori Spartans. And Tim, Alexandria was actually in this situation down in Cold Spring 3 weeks ago tonight, but I think, in many ways the Cardinals have played better volleyball tonight than they did in Cold Spring, but yet Rocori able to, have enough moxie to get 2 close wins to start this match.
Yeah, give the Spartans credit. They're playing good volleyball as well. Their libero, Hesse has had some amazing digs on some balls that look like are going to be down, and she's been able to get those balls up, and I just think the Rocori hitters right now are just reading our block a little bit better than our hitters are reading the Rocori block.
Yeah, the Cardinals definitely not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. 3 weeks ago tonight, Alexandria got a must-win Game 3, got a must-win Game 4, and ultimately Rocori would defend its home floor in the 5th set, but Are there adjustments that Alexandria needs to make? Does it mean, getting a lot of moving the ball side to side and using the middle, all three spots?
Well, in 3 of the rotations, we only have 2 hitters because our setter's in the front row. Now, I don't know if Coach Byrne would consider running a 6-2 offense. She has that option because Meadow Zimpel is a good setter in her own right, and I don't know if they've worked on that. They've pretty much been playing the 5-1 offense most of the year, but perhaps they've worked on that some in practice. That would be an option, but I do think we need to move the ball around a little bit more.
We'll find out if Alexandria can rally from a 2-set deficit as Rocori has won the first 2 sets by a combined total of 7 points. Our thanks to Eldon's Fresh Foods for presenting the mid-match report. Play-by-play of Alexandria Cardinal Volleyball continues with set 3 next.
Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
The Rocori Spartans get the first serve of set number 3. Chloe Levine's serve received by Alexandria, and Hadley Marty gets it over to Larkin Rupert on the left side, and Rupert will get the kill. The Cardinals started the third set with Riley Byer, Hadley Marty, Larkin Rupert, along with Campbell Jensen, Lila Schlichting, and Avery Polzel. And now Hadley Marty will be the server for Alexandria. Cardinals must prevail in this set to keep the match going. Riley Byer will check out as Sydney Crocht is getting set to re-enter here for Alexandria, her first participation in set 3. Rocori has its libero Miley Hess on the floor as well. Deep serve received by Rocori, and it's going to come to the right side. The hit by Bowes dug out. Now Rupert's going to attack. That hit kept alive by Jessica Bowes. To Levine, then back to Bowes. Cross-court hit. Volleyed over, but that led to a free ball shot. And it is not placed in by Bryn Lummel.
She hit it wide.
Wow, it's kind of like a free snack there, but unfortunately unfortunately for Rocori, she could not place the hit in. But the Cardinals will gladly take the point and take a 2-0 lead. Rocori now working it up to the right side, and a hit goes long on Bowes' attempt here. And it's now the Cardinals 3, Rocori no score.
Yeah, a couple hitting errors early for Rocori in this set.
And that has the Cardinals off to an encouraging start. Marty's next serve is deep. Played here by Rocori. Schreifels gets it over. Dug out here by Hadley Marty. Bump set by Julia's younger sister, Emily Doherty, but Larkin Rupert's attempt goes into the net. So, point for the Rocori Spartans. And it's now 3-1 Alexandria with Jessica Bowes serving. Her serve deep, played by the Cardinals, and then nicely done in the middle. As we watch that on our YouTube feed, Quality Real Estate bringing you the instant replay, and that was almost like a perfect serve receive, perfect pass, perfect kill shot there, Tim, for Campbell Jensen.
Yeah, started with a really good pass from Greta Suki, and good timing between setter and hitter there.
Now Ella Eisel will come in off the bench, and she'll be serving here. Her team up 4-1, and now it's going to be down to a 2-point lead after Ashlyn Fuchs records the kill on the left side. So now we're going to have Nora Hearn checking out, and we've got Madison Nemi in to serve. Play by Alexandria, the hit into a block, and then the Cardinals try to return it and end up having too many touches here.
Yeah, we just never quite got in system there. The pass to the setter wasn't clean.
Niemi's next serve played by Doherty, set up by Hadley Marty, then the hit by Sydney Croct is dug out by Labine, and she will record a kill as the volley goes down the line and strikes in play. So Rocori gets a point, and it's now 4-4. Here is Niemi's next serve, received by Doherty, but a low pass, and it ends up being a shank on the serve receive, and the Spartans will take a 5-4 advantage. And Tim, I'd be a little bit concerned. It looks like Niemi's getting on a nice serving run.
She is.
And now we've got a high set here, sent over by Sydney Croct. Back set goes to the right side. Schreifel's hit, dug out in the back row. Marty's going to set it up to Lila Schlichting. That's off a block. Now Labine's going to feed it to Fuchs, and Fuchs will go diagonal, almost a cut shot, if you will, to get the winner. And the Spartans will continue the serving run by Niemi. It's now 6-4 Rocori. Madison Niemi's next serve, received by Doherty. Up to Hadley Marty, back setting for Sydney Croct. That hit will be good. So Croct will get the winner for the Alexandria Cardinals.
Yeah, Rocori, they had some really good serving, I thought, in set 1, and now they're getting it going again in set 3.
Libero Emily Doherty will serve for the Alexandria Cardinals. It goes deep, played in the back row, set by Labine. Schreifel's hit dug out by the Cardinals. Croct will attack. That hit dug out by Labine. Then a set here by Hess. The hit over by Fuchs, kept alive and volleyed over. Lila Schlichting gets the volley. Now a play in the middle, and that's going to be tipped out of bounds. I want to say it may have been Ella Eisel earlier in that rally that had a beautiful dig.
Yeah, it was a one-handed, left-handed dig to keep the ball alive.
So we're tied at 6 here in a must-win set 3 for Alexandria. And now a serve goes away from the net, and it's going to be an ace for Emily Doherty to make it Alexandria 7, the Spartans 6. Rocori won the first 2 sets by 4 points and by 3 points. So it's been very competitive volleyball so far tonight. But the visitors have the edge. Now Labine's going to set it up for Schreifel. She got blocked. Now it's sent over on a second ball. Tip back by the Alexandria Cardinals, Sydney Croct. Now it's returned by Rocori. Sent up, and then a tip over. Posel with the dig. Now to Hadley Marty, then it comes to Schlichting. She got rejected. Doherty keeps the ball moving, then to Eisel, then volleyed over by Schlichting. Now Bowes will get it to Labine, then in the middle, the attack by Nora Henn is good.
Oh, it just seems that those long rallies are going Rocori's way.
Yeah, side out to the Rocori Spartans. And now we're going to have Elliot Satterstrom in as a substitution. 7-7 the score here in the third set. Deep serve here, played by Doherty. Up to Marty, and then Sydney Croc's hit into a block. The Cardinals will volley it back. Rocori with the plays. Satterstrom in the middle, and it's going to be a hit. Good for, or is it?
Yeah.
Yep, it is good for the kill. So Nora Hearn getting the winner there for Rocori. And the Spartans take an 8-7 lead. Again, Alexandria must win this set to prolong the match. Doherty gets it to Marty. Now Sydney Croct attacks, but it goes too long. And the Spartans take a 2-point lead.
The Cardinals are right there, but just a few too many hitting errors.
And Satterstrom will deal again. Doherty gets it up. High set here by Marty, and then the ball goes into the net. Croct is not able to get it over. And Rocori takes a 10-7 lead.
An athletic play there by Marty to keep the ball up, but timing just was off.
Hadley Marty is going to check out. Here comes Meadow Zimpel in. So, Tim, it looks like Meadow gets the opportunity to dish the ball around now.
Yeah, I think they're still in a 5-1.
And now we're going to have an ace on the serve by Satterstrom. And The Spartans continue to build on the lead. 11-7 now for Rocori here in the third set. Satterstrom continuing to serve. Low pass by Doherty to Zimpel. Now Crocht will get it over. It's kept alive by Jessica Bowes. Then Ashlyn Fuchs hit off a block. Nice dig here by Schlichting. Now the play by Crocht. That's dug out again by Bowes to Satterstrom. Now to Fuchs. Her hit is going to be off the Alexandria block and good for the kill. So again, the Cardinals competing hard, but just Rocori out executing Alexandria. And we're going to have a stoppage here. I think Coach Mary Byrne wants to talk it over with her team. We're going to make it a 30-second break of our own. The Spartans lead this match 2-0, and in Game 3 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, it's Rocori leading Alexandria 12-7.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
I just get a great satisfaction when I hear the relief in a customer's voice that they've been helped. They always feel it's an inconvenience when they call us. It's like, it's never an inconvenience. We love helping our customers.
At Viking Bank, we're invested in your journey.
It can be confirmed that Elvis is not in the building tonight. D-Mac along with Tim Zupfer and J.P. Boleen with Alexandria Cardinal girls volleyball coverage. Right now, last year's Class AAA state champions are down 2 sets to Rocori. Elliott Satterstrom serves. That last timeout was actually called by the Spartans, so Alexandria still has 2 timeouts left. Attack by Avery Posel gets returned, and now a hit by Fuchs is off the top of the net. The Cardinals high set here, and Sydney Crocht will go diagonal to get her shot in play. Crocht getting the winner for the Alexandria Cardinals. Now we'll have Riley Beyer in as a substitution here for Alexandria. She'll be the server as her team is down by 4. Floater here played. It's an overpass, and that led to a tip by Avery Posel in the middle. And the Cardinals draw a little bit closer now, trailing 12-9. Rocori leads the match 2-0, winning the first set by 4 and the second set by 3. Now another serve. This one's deep. Played by Bowes up to Satterstrom. Now to Fuchs. Down the line. The hit dug out by Beyer. Now a play here. A tip into a block. Kept alive. Now it's going to be sent back by Chloe Labine. Marty's going to set it up to Lila Schlichting. And her hit is not in. I thought it might have gone off a deflection, but it may have grazed the top of the net.
Yeah, it was just a little bit long.
So now we'll have Scarlett Brown coming back in for Alexandria, replacing Lila Schlichting. Quinn Hodgins will be in as a substitution here for Rocori, and she'll be the server. Deep serve, Doherty gets it to Hadley Marty. Now hit by Brown, does not clear the net. And it is 14-9 now in favor of the Rocori Spartans. These two teams played 3 weeks ago tonight, and we needed 5 full sets. Now we've got a tip by Brown. That's going to be dug out by Hess. Now an attack by Labine. Got stopped.
Avery Posel.
Yep. Avery Posel getting the block there for the Alexandria Cardinals. So Alexandria now down 14-10.
Scarlett Brown might get an assist there as well on the double block.
Yep. So now we'll have a side out, and Greta Suki will be the server for the Cardinals. Deep serve here, low pass on serve receive, but it's set up by Satterstrom. Hit by Bowes off a block. The Cardinals move it to the left side, but Larkin Rupert is not able to get her hit over. So side out to Rocori. Spartans lead by 5. If Rocori can prevail in this set, that will be all tonight from Alexandria Area High School. Now Miley Hess goes with the line serve. Played here. And it's going to be sent over, but the push to the left side goes out, and Rocori builds on the lead. It's now 16-10 in favor of the Spartans.
Yeah, we got to clean up our hitting errors.
Deep serve here. Doherty gets it to Hadley Marty. Now Rupert will attack that hit off the block. Dug out by Hess. The volley goes over. Marty gets it to Avery Polzel, and then it'll be volleyed back by Gretasuki. Now a play up to the front, tipped over. Now Rupert will feed it to Marty, and then a quick set, and Avery Polzel again just was not in sync on the jump there, and it's going to be a point. And now we're going to have Hadley Marty out as Meadows Zimpel will re-enter.
Coach Byrne trying to find the combination that's going to work.
17-10 for the Spartans. Sinking serve. Eventually it goes over. Larkin Rupert has her hit dug out. Now a play by Labine, and Labine is going to get her right side attack in for the kill. Now Alexandria coach Mary Byrne will take the timeout. We're going to make it a 30-second break of our own. We're in the third set in varsity volleyball. Updating the numbers on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. Rocori leads at Alexandria 18-10.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving.
I'm looking for experienced, hardworking people to join my company. When you work for us, you'll be home every night, no overnight hotels. Give me a call and visit my website, because we're hiring and we want to talk to you about your next career with us.
What's your number?
We drove 25 miles to get a great deal at Quality Toyota.
I drove 7 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
With Steve D back at the KXRA studio in Alexandria, and JP Boleen is our videographer on site. It's myself and my broadcast partner. I'm Dave McClurg, a.k.a. DMAC. Tim Zuffer is along with me. He's also known affectionately as Coach Z. And right now, Rocori is looking to win all 3 sets in Alexandria. The Spartans are up by 8, leading the match 2-0. Miley Hess next serve, played by Alexandria. It is sent over. Now it's going to be worked up to the left side where Bowes attacks, and that hit will be off a deflection and good. So the Spartans are able to record the kill, and it's getting late here for Alexandria. The Cardinals now down by 9. Short serve here, played by the Cardinals. Meadows Zimpel will set it up. It's a slide to the right side for Avery Polzel, and Polzel will record the kill. So a side out here to the Alexandria Cardinals.
Yep. Cardinals mixed it up there, ran the slide play for the kill.
Avery Polzel at the line. It's a deep serve, and it's going to be worked up to the front, tipped over, and it's going to find an opening. Boy, I tell you, I don't think the ball movement was all that great for Rocori, but Jessica Bowes effectively placed it.
Yeah. When momentum is not on your side, those kinds of plays pop up.
Yeah. So now Chloe Labine will be the server for Rocori. Alexandria plays. It's another slide to the right side and a kill shot here. And that's going to be Campbell Jensen getting the winner for Alexandria. So the side out to the Cardinals. But again, Alexandria cannot afford to trade points here. Otherwise, Rocori's going home with a 3-set victory.
Yeah, someone has to have a service run here.
Let's see if Meadows Zimpel, the senior, can do that for the Cardinals. It's a short serve played by Hess. Up to Labine, then tipped over. Cardinals play it. Zimpel will have to volley it back. Now Hess will feed it to Labine, a high set, and a rejection up front. The block was set up there. Sydney Kroc getting the block for the Alexandria Cardinals.
Yeah, and Campbell Jensen may get an assist as well.
And she has done some very effective blocking tonight for Alexandria. Cardinals now down by 7. Ball gets sent over. Doherty with the dig. Set up by Zimpel, then sent down the right side by Sydney Kroc. Now an attack and another block up front. I think we're going to make that ace block by Campbell Jensen our Culver's play of the game. Culver's of Alexandria, welcome to Delicious. And I think that's got to be at least the 4th ace block for Campbell Jensen in tonight's match. So a point there for Alexandria, and the Cardinals now down by 6.
Hopefully that's the play that can turn things around here.
Good top spin on the next serve. Levine's going to get it into the middle. Lomo got it over the block. Meadow Zimpel with the dig. To Doherty, then it's Larkin Rupert getting it away from the Rocori block, and Rupert will get the kill.
Yeah, she read her hitters or blockers well that time and placed it where Rocori couldn't get it.
So 3 in a row on Meadow Zimpel's serve, and now it's a 5-point margin. Rocori 20, Alexandria 15. Zimpel will continue to serve. Short serve played up front by Bose. Now to Levine. Then Schreifel's hit is going to be off the Alexandria block and good for the kill. So Schreifels is able to come through to put a halt to Alexandria's momentum, at least for the time being.
Yeah, Cardinals need to answer with a side out, and the next server up needs to go on a little run.
21-15 Rocori. Jessica Bowles' serve played in the back row by Suki. Now into the middle. The attack by Jensen kept alive by Rocori. The attack by Fuchs is off a block. Zimpel sets it up to Kroc down the line, but I believe the hit went to the right of the antenna or may have grazed the antenna, and that's going to be out. So a point here, and Cardinals head coach Mary Byrne will take her team's final timeout. We're going to keep it right here with Rocori possibly 3 points away from securing a 3-set sweep. And Tim, this would be uncharacteristic in the recent rivalry between Alexandria and Rocori. I think the last 3 regular season matches have all gone 5 sets. The Cardinals have won 2 of those, and then you and I were in Sartell on Halloween last year when Alexandria clinched the state tournament berth with a hard-fought 4-set win, and every one of those sets was close.
Yeah, this has been a little bit surprising. I really expected the Cardinals to rebound and win that second set, but yeah, it seems like kind of in the middle of each set, Rocori's been able to go on some small service runs, and we just haven't been able to answer back.
Let's see, there's still an opportunity for Alexandria, but they need to get a side out here. Jessica Bowles' serve played by Suki. High set by Meadow Zimpel. The attack by Campbell Jensen off a block. Play in the middle, and Lummel is going to put it away for Rocori. So the Spartans gain a point and now lead 23-15.
Yeah, you mentioned it earlier. Rocori's just moving the ball around really well.
Bowes' next serve in play, received by Suki. Zimpel back setting here for Larkin Rupert. That hit off a deflection, kept alive. Now the attack by Fuchs is out of bounds.
Yeah, just a little bit wide.
So side out, Larkin Rupert will leave. We'll have Ella Iso coming back in as a substitution for Alexandria. Hopefully she can get on a serving run here. Maybe chip away 3 or 4 service opportunities for her. But again, Cardinals down by 7. Deep serve here played by Fuchs. Back set by Levine over to Schreifels. Her hit dug out by Eisel. Sent back over by Meadow Zimpel. Now Rocori with the play. Fuchs got rejected up front. And I think that's a double block there.
Jensen and
Sidney Kroc, I think.
Yep.
So, point for Alexandria. Rocori's lead is 6. Deep serve here. Bowes gets it to Levine. Back row attack by Bowes. That's going to be dug out by Zimpel. Now the set by Jensen, and then Sidney Kroc is able to use the Rocori block as a target, and she'll get the kill. Well, not normally seeing Campbell Jensen getting an assist there, but the first one to touch the ball was Meadow Zimpel. So now it's 23-18. Rocori sends the Ella Eisel serve over. Kroc will look to attack over the block. Nice dig, but it's not high enough to the center, so another point off of Ella Eisel's serve, and now the Cardinals trim it to 4. It's 23-19. Next serve for Eisel, a floater played by Hess to Levine, up to Fuchs. The diagonal hit is kept alive briefly by Emily Doherty, but it's going to be a kill shot for Fuchs on the left side.
Yeah, the Cards had a nice service run there for Ella, but the hole we dug is pretty deep. Now we need that side out and another service run.
Yep, now it's going to be an opportunity here. A wet serve, and the Cardinals scramble and do volley it over. Now Rocori with the middle attack, and that's going to be good. Bryn Lummel is going to get the winner for the Rocori Spartans, and Rocori wins them all tonight at Polig Court on the Alexandria Area High School campus. So the Spartans get the regular season sweep over Alexandria. Sets 4 and 5 not necessary tonight at Alexandria Area High School. Your Game 3 final on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard reads Rocori 25, Alexandria 19. The Spartans now 5 and 3 in the Central Lakes Conference, with the overall mark now standing at 10 and 8. Alexandria with the defeat falls to 7 and 12 overall. That includes a record of 4 and 4 in the CLC. So we're going to take a break. We'll get some words from our boosters of Cardinal sports programming, and in just a few moments, we'll be back with the post-match coverage brought to you by Juttner Motors of Alexandria after this timeout.
When you want your closing to go as smooth as possible, ask for Integrity Title. We may be a bit obsessed about our jobs and the details that go into it, but that's what makes us such a good choice for your real estate closing. Ask for Integrity Title, the title closing geeks.
Getting in and out of the pharmacy is easy with Trum Drug's app, RX Local. Download the app, choose Trum Drug as your pharmacy, use it for medication refills and reminders. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
The Tradesman Construction has built a rich history as being the premier, most referred, full-service general contractor in the area. They are a proud supporter of all Alexandria Cardinal teams. Find them online at tradesmanconstruction.com.
Carlson Music Center, downtown Alexandria. Yamaha pianos and new unused equipment. Lessons and instruction. Learn from the best, piano and voice to guitar and violin. Carlson Music Center, for all your musical needs in Alexandria.
CM Woodworks produces high-quality cabinetry and furniture locally, right here in Nelson. See their showroom at 7300 39th Avenue Northeast in Nelson. CM Woodworks. Custom wood creations. Designed for beauty, built for life.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted best real estate company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
Hi, I'm Dr. Emma.
And I'm Dr. AJ. We're the dentists at the Alexandria Dental Clinic, where advanced care meets a family-first approach.
From cosmetic dentistry and Invisalign to restorative work and pediatric care.
Alexandria Dental Clinic, your smile's new best friend.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Enjoy life at the lake and work for a growing company that offers rewarding careers and cares about your well-being. Agard. We build cool machines and are hiring for multiple positions across the organization. Plus, no-cost health benefits for you and your family.
Casa Jalisco. Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
We do welcome you back to Alexandria Area High School's Polig Court, where our varsity volleyball match has come to its conclusion here as the Rocori Spartans win all 3 sets, 25-21, 25-22, and 25-19. So Rocori is able to win both of the head-to-head meetings this year versus the Alexandria Cardinals. The Cardinals had back-to-back wins, including that homecoming 5-set victory over Moorhead last week, but the Cardinals just were not able to put together a complete match, a few lulls in each of the sets, and ultimately Alexandria goes down to defeat. We do welcome you to our post-match coverage brought to you by Juttner Motors in Alexandria. We're going to go to another quick break. We hope to have an Alexandria Cardinal volleyball player coming up with us in a few moments here, and then we'll have more of our Juttner Motors post-match coverage. But right now, on our latent media platforms, let's enjoy these words from our boosters of Cardinal sports programming.
From your first home to a growing family, life keeps moving. Hi, I'm Sarah Iverson with State Farm Insurance. Every change means something new to protect. Let's start a conversation today about your peace of mind, because like a good neighbor, Sarah Iverson will be there.
Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep, make it Juttner Motors your best price dealer. Make it Juttner Motors your best price dealer.
There is a man, an insurance man, located in the birthplace of America, where he is committed to helping you find the best coverage for your needs.
Welcome. I'm Keith. When you think of insurance, think of Bill Marks, where we do the shopping for you.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
When you come to Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill, you can count on great food, over 30 beers on tap, and a creative drink menu.
Come join us today at Fat Daddy's Bar and Grill in Alexandria.
Good service, good friends, and a great place to eat.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
A broken tooth? Fixed in one appointment? Yes, we do that at Dental Health Associates with our CEREC crowns. We'll fix your tooth in one appointment, which means less time off work, less time away from your family, and more convenience for you. You're in and out in one visit.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Welcome back to our Juttner Motors post-match coverage here on KXRA Radio, and thank you for watching on the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel on YouTube. Rough night for the Alexandria Cardinal volleyball team as they fall to the Rocori Spartans 3-0. Rocori prevailing by scores of 25-21, 25-22, and 25-19. Along with Tim Zupfer and myself, Dave McClurg, in front of the camera, we've got Campbell Jensen joining us, one of the seniors for the Alexandria Cardinals. She wears jersey number 9 on game nights. I say that because Quality Toyota of Fergus Falls sponsors our post-match interview segments. Quality Toyota, what's your number? Check out their selection when you visit online at qualitytoyota.net. And Campbell, obviously, I don't think yourself or any of your teammates or Tim or anybody in attendance tonight would have thought that this would be anything but maybe a 4 or 5 set match. As we talked to you in the minutes after the game, are you feeling frustration now or disappointment, or what are the emotions for you right now?
Yeah, no one really expected that. We thought we would come out with a big win just because we thought we were prepared, but sometimes it won't go that way. But yeah, it's a little frustrating, but I think we played really good on our side. We just let a few things go that we shouldn't have, but I think it's okay.
I got the feeling that this match was a lot different than the one down in Cold Spring. I thought 3 weeks ago when we had the chance to visit with you, your team got off to a slow start and then really came on in sets 3 and 4, and I thought maybe could ride that momentum to a win. I thought your team actually played pretty well in the first couple of sets, but as you kind of reflect, what turned out to be the separation, why that the Cardinals could not win one of those sets or maybe win two because, you know, those were really toss-ups down to the end.
Yeah. I think our defense tonight was really, really good, but our serving could have been a little more aggressive. We were getting the balls over and in, but they could have been more aggressive just to take Rocori out of their system. And I think our attackers, we could have been probably more smart with our shots too, just not hammering it in the net or not being super smart. So I think those two things probably is what made us lose.
I know that, you know, one bright spot, and I'm always looking for positives because I enjoy watching you and your teammates play and everything. You and several of your teammates did some nice work at the net. You know, I had you unofficially for 4 ace blocks and then some double blocks and everything like that. How did you feel about the way the team was defending Rocori? Because it seemed like the Spartans were varying their attack here.
Yeah, I thought we did really good at adjusting since seeing them last down in Cold Spring. I thought we did good at adjusting and cleaning up our defense. Yeah, our blocking was really good, and Emily played a really good game too, so yeah.
We are visiting right now with Campbell Jensen, middle hitter for the Alexandria Cardinal volleyball team. Tim, I'll let you share some of your thoughts and maybe a question or two, and then I'll circle back momentarily.
Yeah, Campbell, did Rocori do anything significantly different that you weren't prepared? Isn't the right word, but did they make some adjustments that were different than what you saw from them 3 weeks ago?
Honestly, not anything I can think about, but
okay.
Yeah.
I just thought, you know, and it, like you said, maybe our serving wasn't quite as strong. Seemed like they were in system more and just had the opportunity. I mean, they seemed to really move the ball around pretty well. Yep. And I agree. I think defensively, you know, we were there. Our blocking was pretty good. Our back row was digging balls up. You know, I think I made the comment during the broadcast. It seemed like just about every one of those really long rallies, unfortunately, went their way, and sometimes it's just a momentum thing, and that happens. I just want to congratulate you. She was homecoming queen last week.
Oh,
thank
dang.
you.
Excellent. Well, I got to talk with one of your fellow classmates, Evan Zabel. He was our Quality Toyota Defensive Player of the Week for the homecoming win. But how cool was that, Campbell, to be honored by your fellow classmates as homecoming queen?
Yeah, it was really fun, really cool. Good opportunity, so yeah.
Now, I also talked with some of your classmates that are part of the tennis team, and they were pretty coy about sharing information on their homecoming float. I mean, and now as a volleyball player, do you keep the information on the volleyball float under wraps? I mean, we did not have the parade last year, but I understand that some of these ideas and concepts carry over from year to year. So was it a bummer that you didn't get to show off your float during the parade last Friday?
It's okay that we didn't. It looked good towards the end, but it's fine.
Yeah. What was it, a disappointment that the parade got canceled because of all the rain that we had kind of in that middle part of Friday afternoon?
What?
What were you disappointed that you didn't have the parade?
No, that's okay.
I thought so too, personally.
Right, yeah. I mean, running the risk of getting drenched and everything, but Campbell, regarding the state of the volleyball team, you know, your competition level is going to pick up next week. I think you've got Sauk Rapids Rice coming here. They're leading the conference right now. And then Wilmer comes, I believe Wilmer will host Alexandria toward the end of next week. And then you've got the Runestone Volleyball Classic coming in. Obviously, you know, there's still some season to go, but what do you feel that the team can improve on, and what do you expect the team to improve upon over these last 3 weeks or so of the regular season?
I think we have like our physical skills like really nailed down. We just need to bring everyone together and get our chemistry like back where it should be, and our energy too, and just like keep talking on the floor. There was some moments where I just thought really no one was talking on the court, which makes a big difference. So I think just bringing everyone together and doing those things, yeah.
How much, you know, you've had some teammates that have been out with injuries in recent matches, and I think that's one reason why the Cardinals went from the 3-0 start to being about 4 or 5 matches under 500. But having absences from the lineup, did that affect the team chemistry, do you think?
I think for sure, yeah. We had to put new players in, so that affects our setter. It really affects everyone, but I think with those players back in, we'll get back on the roll soon.
Campbell, kind of one other fun thing I'd like to ask you about. I know that we will be seeing you around the Layton Media Alexandria campus a little bit more in the weeks ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to share a little bit about what you will be doing with us and who is also part of this project? Because I think we've had students, we had 3 students last year from Alexandria Area High School that helped us out primarily October, November, December and everything. But what exactly will you be doing?
Yeah, so it's through Business Caps, which is just a class at the high school, and it's me and Mason Hubner, so we're partners on the project, and we just make articles every week about events that go on at the high school. So like last week we just did a big homecoming article, so yeah.
Yep, and I believe you can check that out on voiceofalexandria.com.
Yep.
Now, is yours and Mason's byline up there, or?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, we'll inspect. I mean,
Yeah.
byline just means that you were one of the authors of the story and everything.
Oh,
so.
yes.
Okay, very good. Have you thought about career plans? I know you're just a senior in high school right now, but any thoughts about what might you would want to do, once you do get out of post-high school education and everything?
Yeah, definitely something in business, but maybe sports marketing and like a minor in nutrition maybe, so.
Very good. Well, Campbell, we appreciate the time. Thanks so much. We'll look forward to seeing you down the line, and good luck in the upcoming matches
Yes,
here.
thank you.
There is Campbell Jensen from the Alexandria Cardinals volleyball team, our quality Toyota Cardinal athlete of tonight's match. Again, Rocori wins them all at Alexandria Area High School. We'll be back with more of our Jutner Motors post-match coverage after a brief timeout.
Why do I bank at First Western? Easy. They take care of their customers.
First Western. You can bank on us.
It's the right time for a getaway. It's the right time for a getaway. Let's get away.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving.
I'm looking for people who have experience and are willing to work hard. For those that do, you can earn up to 6 figures working for my company. Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and we want to talk to you about your next career with us.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
Being locally owned here at the Culvers of Alexandria, Charles Johnson and myself, John Loomis, are very proud to be a part of the community. We enjoy the time we get to spend here, the memories we've made, and we're excited to see you after the game when you need to refuel.
Go Cardinals!
Resorters Marine in Oseques. Check us out for new and used boats, pontoons, UTVs, and golf carts. For the whole outdoors, shop us first, shop us last, just shop us. Resorters Marine and Outdoors in Oseques.
For over 30 years, Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings. Quality buildings built tough for the Northland.
Northland Building. Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
If you haven't experienced all new Woodies, you're missing out on the best clean in town.
We installed all new equipment and high suction vacuum service,
but kept our personalized touch with our pre-wash and hand drying service.
Get your shine on
at Woody's Car Wash in the heart of downtown Alexandria.
Trum Drug has things in every aisle that you won't find anywhere else, and many of them are made right here in Minnesota. Stop in and grab something for yourself, a friend, or family. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
As the seasons change, so do the needs of your car. That's when Alexandria drivers turn to Mike and Josh at Precision Auto. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust a pro. Precision Auto on 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
Our thanks to Jutner Motors in Alexandria for bringing you our post-match coverage. Again, it only requires 3 sets tonight at Alexandria Area High School's Poland Court, and the visiting Rocori Spartans go home with all 3 sets, winning by scores of 25-21, 25-22, and 25-19. And Tim, I think this is one of those nights where it just seemed like the Cardinals had struggles trying to get momentum. I don't think Rocori had long stretches of momentum tonight, but when you see the most lopsided score being a 6-point margin, that leads me to believe that in the execution piece that the Spartans, I thought Rocori played some tremendous defense. I thought the Cardinals played some tremendous defense tonight, but I think you were pointing out during the play-by-play and even with our interview with Campbell Jensen, it seemed like a lot of the longer sustained rallies, more often than not, Rocori was getting the point.
Yeah, and those kind of end up sometimes, really being the momentum plays that shift momentum. I mean, you dig in and you get 3-4 digs in a row defensively and then end up losing the point on that rally. It just you just got to pick yourself up and go again. But yeah, it's a closer match than what a 3-0 score would necessarily look like. But Rocori was kind of when teams were in the late teens, Rocori was able to build up a lead and get to those 22, 23 point levels first, and they were in a position where all they had to do was get a couple side outs to get to points 24 and 25, and Cardinals just couldn't quite get there.
So Rocori ends up completing the regular season sweep over Alexandria, and no postseason meeting between these teams this year. Rocori will continue on in Section 8 AAA. A new section champion is guaranteed there this year because last year's section champion is no longer around. That being the Alexandria Cardinals, who got moved into Class 4A, Section 8. Checking out some of the unofficial numbers in this one, Rocori winning all 3 sets. Ashlyn Fuchs and Jessica Bowes doing nice work on the attack for the Spartans tonight. I had Fuchs unofficially with 11 kills and Bowes with 10. Bryn Lummel in the middle and Noah Hearn in the middle. I think they combined for about 10 kills between them, and even Shane Schreifels was able to attack from the outside. Chloe Labine ended up with 24 set assists, and teammate Elliot Satterstrom with 13 on the night. Our post-match guest, Campbell Jensen, 4 kills on the match. I had her with 4 ace blocks, and I had her assisting in 4 other blocks as well. So she was doing some very nice work at the net. Sydney Croct with a half a dozen kill shots. I think she assisted on some double blocks as well. Lila Schlichting, a handful of kills for Alexandria. Avery Polzel with 4 kills as well. Scarlett Brown with a couple of kill shots. And Larkin Rupert on the left side. And she would float over to the right side as well with 3 kills. The majority of the set assists went to Hadley Marty tonight with 15. And Tim, I know that you keep track of digs and good passes to the setter. What numbers were you able to glean there?
Well, not surprising, our players that spend most of the time in the back row, led there. Emily Doherty, another busy night. She might even add more than this. I think I got caught watching a couple times and not tallying, but I had her for 19 successful passes to the setter and 18 digs. Greta Suki also very busy, 17 passes to the setter and 12 digs, and I'll just kind of go down the road. Ella Eisel came in and played set 3 and gave him a little bit of spark there. She had 5 successful passes and 3 digs. Riley Byer, 7 passes, 5 digs. Hadley Marty, even though being our setter, she had didn't pass it to herself, but she had played the first ball over with successful passes 5 times and 3 digs. Larkin Rupert, one each. Maddie Severson played most of set 2 in the back row rotation with 5 passes and 1 dig. Lila Schlichting, 3 passes, 4 digs. Campbell Jensen, 2 digs. Sydney Croct, 2 passes, 2 digs. Meadow Zimple, and she played a little bit as a setter, but also in the back row in the first set with 5 passes and 5 digs. Avery Posel, 1 of each, and Scarlett Brown, 1 pass and 4 digs.
Very good. So Rocori gets all 3 of the sets tonight by scores of 25-21, 25-22, and 25-19. One final break, and then we're back to wrap things up from Alexandria Area High School next as our Jutner Motors post-match coverage continue.
If you haven't experienced all new Woodies, you're missing out on the best clean in town.
We installed all new equipment and high suction vacuum service,
but kept our personalized touch with our pre-wash and hand drying service.
Get your shine on
at Woody's Car Wash in the heart of downtown Alexandria.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving.
I'm looking for people who have experience and are willing to work hard. For those that do, you can earn up to 6 figures working for my company. Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and we want to talk to you about your next career with us.
For over 30 years, Northland Buildings has been providing quality post-frame buildings to customers, serving clients across the upper Midwest since 1994. Northland Buildings. Quality buildings built tough for the Northland.
Northland Building.
First Western provides the best in customer service.
Professional, friendly, full-service banking is what you can count on at First Western.
First Western, you can bank on us.
Better water starts with Eco Water. Get started today and discover Eco Water's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
Trum Drug has things in every aisle that you won't find anywhere else, and many of them are made right here in Minnesota. Stop in and grab something for yourself, a friend, or family. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
Being locally owned here at the Culvers of Alexandria, Charles Johnson and myself, John Loomis, are very proud to be a part of the community. We enjoy the time we get to spend here, the memories we've made, and we're excited to see you after the game when you need to refuel.
Go Cardinals!
Resorts Marine in Osiris. Check us out for new and used boats, pontoons, UTVs, and golf carts. For the whole outdoors, shop us first, shop us last, just shop us. Resorts Marine and Outdoors in Osiris.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
From your first home to a growing family, life keeps moving. Hi, I'm Sarah Iverson with State Farm Insurance. Every change means something new to protect. Let's start a conversation today about your peace of mind, because like a good neighbor, Sarah Iverson will be there.
We are back one final time for our post-match coverage from Alexandria Area High School, where the news is not good for the host Cardinals. They were defeated in all 3 sets by Rocori, margins of 4, 3, and 6 points. And the Spartans go to 5-3 in the conference, 10-8 overall. Alexandria now 4-4 in the CLC with an overall mark of 7-12. The challenges will lie ahead next week for the Alexandria girls volleyball team. They'll have another home match. They don't have many on the schedule here in 2025, but they'll face a very good Sauk Rapids Rice team that right now is one of 2 undefeated teams in conference matches. Sauk Rapids Rice and St. Cloud Tech are both undefeated. Now, the Tech Tigers, they still have the heftier part of their CLC schedule coming up. They have not played Sauk Rapids as of yet. They have not played Rocori as of yet. The Tigers have not played the Wilmer Cardinals as of yet in the CLC. But you know what? Christy Houston has her team at 6-0 going into tonight's play. So they have been winning matches. In fact, I think the Tigers might be up to somewhere around 17-2 overall. But Sauk Rapids Rice is going to be a very good opponent for Alexandria to face. Tim, some really good challenges next week, even before the Runestone Volleyball Classic a couple of Saturdays from now.
Yeah, I mentioned to Campbell off air after we talked to her. I said you've got a big say in what happens in the conference race and in how you position and how the team is able to position themselves for section play. It's a 2-point match with Sauk Rapids Rice. We could throw a monkey wrench in there, in their plans. They're probably feeling pretty good and thinking they've got they do have a good chance to win the conference title. But they're coming here to Alexandria on Tuesday, and the Cardinals can have a lot to say there, and they get another chance at Wilmer, and then a couple matches it looks like they should win later in the season. So if they position themselves well, they have 2 good performances next week in the conference. They're going to get, I don't know if their section seeds using the QRF formula, but those would be some matches, quality wins that would move them up in the section standings, could help guarantee a home match in the sections.
Yeah, that would be a nice thing to have. Of course, Class 4A Section 8 has 9 teams in the section. Monticello is included in that group along with St. Michael, Albertville, and Elk River, Moorhead, Bemidji. You've got Sartell, Alexandria, and Brainerd are all in that section. And the nice thing is at least in head-to-head matches, the Cardinals have done well against their new section rivals.
Yeah, they knocked off Moorhead. First match of the season, they knocked off Sartell, who's sitting like second in the section QRF rankings right now. I think the Cardinals are down in 5th, but they've knocked off 2 of the teams that are ahead of them. So I really think they've got the potential. Tonight would have been one that could have helped too, but they've got some potential with some matches coming up, and if they could get on a winning streak here, I think they can position themselves better than they sit right now.
Before we do wrap up our Jutner Motors post-match coverage, I do want to let you know that on the radio you are listening to KXRA Alexandria, 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, and 105.7 FM. Audio through the Voice of Alexandria app, powered by Mission Mechanical Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Thanks for watching our coverage tonight on the Voice of Alexandria live stream channel. Thanks due in large part to our signature streaming sponsor, Integrity Title of Alexandria. Tim, tomorrow night, JP gets the night off as we will not be doing the live video down in Sauk Rapids, but you and I will be there for a radio broadcast, and I'm hoping to see a little bit of history, and I've not shied away from this all week long. Sauk Rapids Rice has a record of 7-0 against the Alexandria Cardinals when I've been on hand to broadcast. And I know somebody might want to abduct me for 24 hours to make sure I'm not at Sauk Rapids Rice Middle School Stadium. But dang nubbit, unless I'm taken against my will, I'm going to be there. And I would be upbeat over seeing a little change in history here.
Well, Dave, I think maybe you need to give the pregame speech to the football team. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Sauk Rapids Rice sits at 0-4. I thought they might be one of the teams that would compete for the section and district title there, and so in some aspects it could be a little bit of a trap game and a little bit of a letdown after the big win that the Cardinals had for their homecoming match against Elk River, but. I think the senior leadership on our football team and the coaching staff will have the gentlemen ready to play tomorrow night.
Tim, enjoy the evening, and we'll talk to you again around 6:30 or so Friday night.
Looking forward to it.
There is Tim Zupfer, my broadcast partner for Alexandria Cardinal volleyball and football coverage during the fall of 2025. Thanks to all of the boosters of our Cardinal sports coverage who helped to bring you tonight's broadcast. Special thanks again to Jutner Motors for sponsoring our post-game show. Our next broadcast will be Alexandria Cardinal football live from Sauk Rapids Rice Middle School Stadium tomorrow. It will be audio only, meaning no live video through our latent media platforms. We did request the opportunity to do live video, but Sauk Rapids Rice indicated that we are welcome to do the radio play-by-play. I believe through their website, the school's website, they will have a video stream available for you to watch. So you'll have to navigate to try to find where that is, but irregardless, we will have the radio coverage tomorrow night. Jutner Motors pregame show on the air at approximately 6:30, and then the play-by-play from Sauk Rapids will follow at 7. Steve D has been our KXRA radio studio engineer. For Stevie and JP Boline, our videographer, and my broadcast partner, Tim Zuffer, Dave McClurg wishing you a good night from Alexandria Area High School's Polig Court, where Rocori's varsity volleyball team wins all 3 sets over Alexandria, 25-21, 25-22, and 25-19.